My two languages that I've connect with is Yankunytjatjara, which is in the far northwest of South Australia, and that's through my grandmother, Nana Bingay Orbija, and Yankunytjatjara, which is a neighbouring language, a dialect, and that's through my father, who's a Yankunytjatjara man. And so through Dad growing up around Yankunytjatjara Munda, or on Yankunytjatjara Munda, and me growing up there myself at Biramimi, I have, my connections there with Yankunytjatjara and Yankunytjatjara on my grandmother's side. So I often chuckle with Dad and say, hey, I can talk Yankunytjatjara every now and then through my grandmother, and he always corrects me and says, oh, you should really be speaking Yankunytjatjara because you're on Yankunytjatjara Munda. So, which is, the fun that we have with our language, but I'm very grateful that I can speak both of them. The language fits with our country, and a lot of Aboriginal people talk about that language is in the land, and having that language is having that knowledge of that country. So we have a different perspective. We have a different understanding of our cultural connect to our country, and that's what Australia misses out on, is not knowing exactly what is this cultural connect that we have to our country. So we have words that we call, Yankunytjatjara use Jugurba, Yankunytjatjara speakers use the word wabar, and these are our ancestral stories, and they are everything to us. And that's because these stories are created on country, and so we have that knowledge and that connect to country. So I think, the wider Australia misses out in really trying to understand that whole essence and that connect that we have to our country. And we all fit in our little areas. So the language for the Alice Springs region, the Aranda, hold that knowledge of that country up there. Yankunytjatjara Yankunytjatjara goes up to Uluru and in the northwest of the South Australia. You've got Yankunytjatjara into Western Australia. That language fits into that country. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, and that's knowledge for that country as well. So I think Australia, the wider Australia, misses out in just really knowing and understanding what Jugurba or Wabar is. Get out there. Get out there. There's a big wide world out there, and I think, for you to think that there might be one or two languages in Australia, I think you need to get out there and really get to know the people in your community, or, the people who live in a part of your state and territories, and realise that there's a lot of languages out there, and we all fit perfectly in our little jigsaw puzzle, and it's just unique. There's something unique about that. I think, our knowledge that we hold for that little piece of land of Australia. I always say to my children, you guys should be proud. You have a patch of Australia that you can call home, and that's Nyundabangora, which is your home. So, I'm hoping that kids can be feeling grounded to know, okay, I have a little place here in Australia that I can call home, which is, my backyard.